let's step right into announcements and updates. And I have a list of things. I want to start. My first announcement is a great thank you to everybody who volunteered time and energy for the two big events, the park opening and the Aubrey Park concert. Both were deemed wild successes in the range of possibilities for us. And so we have to still do a little debrief about ways to improve or things to change to make things smoother or better or more exciting next year. But that's a great place to start. And then I'd also like to let you know that when we did our emergency preparedness work, there's this new state program called Be 2 Weeks Ready, and there is a free Be 2 Weeks Ready training. So they're condensing the whole course into 2 evenings on August 18th and 20th at the First United Methodist Church downtown, the Toaster Church behind the old library, and 5:30 to 8:30. 2 nights, and you have to come both nights, and then you can get the entire workbook and all the stuff, and we'll work through the whole thing. So anybody who wants to get be trained in the Be 2 Weeks Ready thing, the information to go ahead and sign up. But it's being offered to all the neighborhood associations, particularly. And then August 13th is game night, Wendover Park, 5:30 to 7:30. And then the other thing that's going on is the Neighborhood Plan Implementation Committee, where some people from River Road and some from Santa Clara are working on trying to move our neighborhood plan forward over time. And the next topic area we're going to visit is land use. And we're going to have a forum at the end of September sometime, likely at the North Eugene High School Library. And so we're soliciting questions and concerns from the community about land use and how it's changed. So the topic is less about us telling the city what's important to us from our neighborhood plan about land use, and us instead listening to how so much has changed since we had our plan adopted, whether there's state, local, or county regulations have changed. And so what was R1 zoning is no longer, doesn't look like R1 zoning, and how middle housing will eventually develop in our neighborhood and what that will look like and what the impacts will be. So we're going to be learning a lot about the new state of regulatory land use for our area and how that might affect build out over the next 20 years. So anybody who has questions or concerns, if we can get them to the city in advance, then they can be prepared with more information to answer people's questions at that event. But you'll all be invited to that event too. That we don't have a date yet, but it'll be late September after the river celebration, because River Road has their river celebration and somewhere in the teens, like 14, 18 of September. So it's got to be after that. That's all I have for announcements. Does anybody else have announcements?
Yes. So the city of Eugene and Rob Interfield, who is the head of public works, is now resurrecting the desire to build a bridge across the Willamette River where the on-ramp from Crescent enters Beltline right in front of Delta Sand and Gravel. We've been in conversations with Delta general manager, and they are willing to dedicate and donate the land to put that on-ramp onto their property at no cost to us. The problem we were running into is that when you do these kind of major projects, it takes so many years to get done. The people that started the project aren't the same people that finished the project. So the temperature with the state and ODOT has kind of cooled. We're resurrecting that temperature. We do have the support of Nancy Nathanson, our representative for our area at the state level, pushing this issue. And so I'll keep you guys apprised, but we are going to resurrect that, and we are going to push to get that road put across the Willamette, and it will be a pedestrian-friendly neighborhood road at neighborhood speeds. So you'll have a dedicated bus lane in the middle of the road. You'll have pedestrian, bike, and walking on both sides of the road, and it will be at neighborhood speeds, not at Beltline speeds. So we're hoping to get that get that pushed further forward. The city is more receptive than they've ever been because it is going to be a city responsible road. It's not going to be an ODOT road, although ODOT is going to be paying the lion's share of the cost for this. It takes some of the pressure off the Beltline. Long-term maintenance of that, it'll be the city of Eugene. They're willing to step up and do it. So I'll keep you apprised of this unfold, but it's a big gift from Delta for them to donate all that land because they want to bring their property into the UGB. So it's kind of like a, quick pro quo. They want something that we're going to get something in return for that. So I'll keep you apprised of that unfolds.
Yeah, it's only what, 15 years since we started.
Yeah.
I was on the original planning committee. On that.
Yes.
But it sounds like you're doing exactly what we talked about doing.
Yeah, they are.
That's
So, yeah, yes.
Super.
Kevin, just asked, so would that be just an extension from Crescent here to go straight across, like through their headquarters building, have it meet up with Beaver?
Yes.
Beaver Street?
So where the on-ramp is at the Beltline, that will be the road right across the river there. They'll reposition that on-ramp to another location.
So be right up next to the existing.
Yes, right,
Mhm.
right.
Yeah.
And also what the agreement is that they're gonna finish doing the Greenway development project from Valley River all the way through past where the Nines golf course used to be. So that we'll have bike paths all the way down the river on that side. That's also part of the development agreement.
On the east side. On the east side of the river.
Yes, correct.
You know, one of the things that most of us don't realize, there is more traffic crosses that bridge on Beltline than crosses the I-5 bridge at the McKenzie River. You have no idea how much traffic was on that road. And that's ODOT information from 5-10 years ago.
Yes.
And I was dumbfounded that they said absolutely.
Yes.
Okay. Great. I would happily entertain, can we adopt minutes? Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, I guess there's 6 of us. Yeah, so we're good. I'd happily entertain a motion to adopt our minutes from June as written unless somebody has adjustments.
Motion to adopt?
I second it. All in favor?
Aye.
Anybody opposed? All right. Thank you for that. Anything else, in terms of neighborhood concerns? People?